Shalom, Kahala, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rachakudash, the one to the apostles of great millstone, and Shalom to you brothers on the highways and byways doing the work sincerely and faithfully. Alright, so I'm going to start off by saying this, right? This guy you see on the screen, Magic Mushroom Man, we know this guy personally here in Boston. And when I say we know him personally, okay? And excuse me, I also want to say he's never, ever been a member of Great Millstone, nor was he ever asked to be a member of Great Millstone. Okay? I mean, that shit sounds absolutely ridiculous for him to say that he was asked to join the camp and he declined. Nigga, you ain't nobody, man. You ain't nobody that's special for us to say, yeah, come and join the camp. You know? There's only one Great Millstone camp in Boston, and that's us. And I don't believe you went into any other state, you know, besides the elders and apostles that teach in Springfield. There's no other Great Millstone in Massachusetts. So what the hell are you talking about, and who are you talking about when you made mention of you were asked to join a Great Millstone camp and you respectfully declined? You full of shit, man. You a liar. That's a straight up lie. Alright, so I want to tell a little bit of the story. So this guy, we know his slave name, and I'm not gonna mention it. We'll just keep it as you call yourself the wrath of heaven. Well, you're gonna experience that wrath real soon with the shit that you're doing. He used to come out with a little 5-foot staff, him and his woman, and they come out and listen. This dude was real meek, real timid kind of guy. You know, didn't speak much, didn't say much. But his woman, she had all the mouth in the world, ripping and yipping and yapping about this, that, and the third. You know, so in the beginning of things, when people come up, y'all out there in the public's eye, man. You're out there, so you're gonna get all walks of life. You know, so he came with his woman. They was pretty consistent coming, to listen. But it was apparent that the more comfortable they felt around us, the more his wife started yipping and yapping. Okay? She was a construction worker for 20 years, I think it was, and that she was around men for so long that she had to think like a man and, be strong and bold-headed like a man, whatever. Those are her words. So he would never ask. He'd ask questions, but it was mainly her. And the problem that she had with the whole thing was Isaiah 4:1. She would always ask certain questions regarding women and the truth. Can women do certain things? And we brought it out according to the scriptures. But that just wasn't good enough for her. But this dude never said a word, never said, yo, chill, never checked her, nothing. He didn't say a goddamn thing. And you can tell she was the head of the household. You can tell by the way she carried herself. So that being said, so one day, me and Eldai Moss, we pulled this brother aside because they was coming pretty consistently, and it seemed like he was getting more, more in depth with the teachings and the lessons and the speakings. So we said, listen, bro, if you serious about this thing and you really ready to fashion yourself, just start coming out here by yourself. Leave your wife at home. He goes, it'll be beneficial for you. You'll be able to learn more, and you'll be able to ask certain questions that you may not want to ask because your wife is here. He was like, Khan. So that was that. That was at the beginning of the camp. So throughout the day, you could see her eyeballing him, eyeballing us, because now she wanted to know what the hell was said, what we were speaking about. Well, eventually he ended up telling her. And the reason why I noticed is because on my page, on the comment section, she probably wrote about 2 pages worth of ranting and raving and trying to get in my ass, telling me that this camp is not, men of the Lord, telling us that the Lord's gonna deal with us, that her husband was sincere, and we're not pulling him into camp because of her and because she comes out there. I mean, she went off, and I'm saying to myself, where the fuck is this shit coming from? So whatever he told her, he made it seem like we told him that he couldn't be a part of our camp because of her. No, that wasn't the way it went down. So we ended up doing a show blasting her. That very next week to speak, we meet up in a food court. Don't you know this demon was in there with some Edomite? May have been some type of agent, I don't know. But she damn sure was over there eyeballing us. Just cutting her eyes at us. And brothers noticed it and like, yo, what's up with this girl? Okay, so all that was said and done. Now, this cat here, he was unstable, man. He was very unstable. And I say that because he had been coming out and listening to us for a minute. Now you got this cat, this brother that was up north. He's a man of valor. He would come down to the camp, break bread with us. It was all love. It was all love. He ain't really caused no problems. He was out there doing the work, pushing the word. But what the issue that I had with the dude was the fact that he was solo up there where he was at. But what he would do was he'd come down to our camp and see brothers who were in the audience, pull them and be like, yo, won't you come up with me? Won't you come up with me? He did that shit 3 times. Okay? And this dude was one of them. I'm not going to mention his name, Wrath of God. He was one of them. So one day, they both came down to the camp. And we saw him, so we pulled him aside. I was like, yo, let me talk to you for a minute, bro. What was that all about, man, with your woman? What the fuck was that all, Yeah, she's a demon. He said, she's a real demon. She got me arrested, so I had to leave her. I said, yeah, well, you should have, because she is a demon. So I told him, listen, bro, if you're gonna be, listening or hearing the word or teaching the word, because they were teaching up north on the Men of Valor. I was like, hey, that's what you're gonna do. That's you. I said, but don't make it seem like we kicked you out of here. We didn't pull you in the camp because your wife. I said, it wasn't like that. So he's like, no, I never said that. So that was that. So he then later broke off from that dude up north. Broke off from him, and then he went solo. So from the time he went solo till now, his videos were absolutely atrocious, man. The shit that he was saying, there was no edification being brought out. Now, and you can tell, man, when you've been around for a while, you can tell that a man is trying to get somebody's attention, because all his videos that he spoke on was about him getting bitches, him fucking bitches, him getting concubines and ejaculating all over their face. Now, these are his words. And I'm sure them videos are still up. Okay? So, clearly, he knew that his demon has been watching him. Okay? And if they split up, so he's trying to get her jealous by making mention of all these women and all these sex acts he's gonna do on these women. Some old pornographic shit. It was just disgusting, to be honest with you. But what happens is the Most High will smite you with madness if you're not grounded. And clearly, the Lord has smoked this dude with madness, because now he's talking about the manna with magic mushrooms. That brother Barak Amwan Gabar, he was sincere. All that could have been done away. You could have been done with it if you had just took the video down, took heed to the brother's, admonishment, and let that be that. But you want to buck up, and then you want to say, because the elders, listen, if the elders did put some type of language or something on their page, they can do that. They're the head apostles, man. They're the elders. You ain't on the same page as them. You got to know your place, man. You got to know your lot. Okay? You got to know your lot. And clearly you don't know your lot, because when men speak to you to admonish you and warn you, you catch a problem. You catch your attitude. Okay? So that being said, brother sent me a video of you and your man, whoever he was, like an hour and a half, just scrolling through Facebook pictures of women talking about, you gonna claim this one in the kingdom. You gonna claim, and you don't even know if these women got husbands or not. Oh, I'm getting her. I'm gonna take her and I'm gonna fuck her real good. I'm gonna give it to her. How in the hell you gonna make a video? First of all, when you're out doing the work of the Lord, you're to edify, okay? You're to teach. And you sitting there telling people how you gonna smash and bash women. That don't make any sense, man. So brother sent me that video and I couldn't even finish watching that shit. That shit was horrible. Now I know why the brother Manat Zakbar, Elder Manat Zakbar, now I know why he even tried to tell you tone it down a little bit. And you caught an attitude of him for a quick minute. But please, keep the head apostle's name out of your mouth. Keep it out of your mouth, man. Okay? And it's guys like you is the reason why the head apostles got to stop putting up all, giving out orders to certain things, man. You are totally out of order, man. Totally. And the scriptures say, prove all things, man. Prove all things. Prove that the elders taught that, man. Prove that. Like a real demon, man. This is John 15:16. It says, ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you. Now, you made mention that you was invited to join a camp. First of all, we are not in the business here at Great Millstone to go and ask people to join. Okay? That's not our thing. We don't go around doing no shit like that. So for you to say you was asked to join a Great Millstone camp, clearly whoever you was dealing with wasn't Great Millstone. And clearly the elders whom you said you learned it from wasn't the elders of Great Millstone. Because we don't teach like that, and we don't go around looking for members like that. As the Lord Yahushua just said, ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you. So if a brother brings you into the camp, it's through the spirit of Yahweh Yahushua. Okay? That you should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit shall remain. You have zero fruit. Now, whoever subscribes to you and gives you thumbs up or whatever, they're just as crazy as you are. Can two walk together except they be agreed? Great video, Ak. Keep it coming. Great video. Sit there and tell him, man, he's doing a great video when he's talking all kinds of pornographic fucking shit. No one wants to hear that bullshit, man. Facebooking 2 hours, damn near 2 hours scrolling through different pictures of women. I was embarrassed for you fools, man. 2 Timothy 2:16. But shun profane and vain babblings. That's what you should have done. You should have taken heed to the scriptures and shun profane and vain babblings. Okay? No one's buying that whole nonsense that you put up about this manna business or mushroom business. Okay? But shun profane and vain babblings, for they will increase unto more ungodliness. as you see. Okay? You are now talking just total madness, man. Total madness. Ecclesiastes 10 and 12. The words of a wise man's mouth are gracious, correct. That brother Amwangaba came at you in a very brotherly and peaceful way. Okay? And look at the way you responded, like a real nigga. You know, even when you came to this camp out here in Boston, we showed you, you know, the type of love, you know, men of the Lord show brothers that come up and are sincere and that are listening. And then you're gonna sit there in the comment talking about we like wild hyenas. I see how you men from Great Millstone do. You're like wild hyenas. You're full of shit, man. You know, and even after your wife went off on that tangent, talking all kinds of shit, when you came up that next time around, which was a little while later, we still spoke to you. Okay? We still gave you that little bit of you know, a little bit of like leeway, if you will. We didn't get in your ass. We didn't get nasty. We didn't call you out your name. And you're this way, the reason why you are this way is because of that woman. That demon, I should say. She ain't a woman, she's a demon. Little black raisin demon. Talking all kinds of shit and got your head all messed up. Because if you notice, if you watch his videos, he the majority of his videos, he was always referring to doing some type of sexual act to a woman. Always. And now you've resorted to this. This has never been brought out yet. It's going to be our spiritual power. God damn. The Lord, trust me, we ain't going to be going around getting magic mushrooms to gain our spiritual power, nigga. Okay? That's not going to happen. That's not how it's going to go down. Niggas gonna be going into the field looking for magic mushrooms to open up our pineal gland. You full of shit. You just as bad as Polite's wife, man. And she talking about the Barflin gland. Secretes semen. You on that page with her, man. Crazy. Crazy talk. Alright, so I just want to get that out. Let brothers know this dude, you know, he's a bug out and he needs to be avoided. Okay? And you brought this on yourself, bro. Okay, you say we like Great Millstone, we're like hyenas, we attack people. You brought this on yourself. A man of the Lord tried to reach out to you in sincerity and ask you, yo, if you follow Great Millstone, if you believe in the doctrine of Great Millstone through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you take that video down, man. How you gonna give double honors on one hand and totally butcher up the scripture on the other hand and then say you learned it from the elders? Pull that video, bro. I want to see it. Pull it. Pull that video where the head apostles and elders said that the manna was mushrooms. Pull that video. Pull the transcript. Do something. Do something. Don't just sit there and talk and blow fucking steam. Oh, I learned it from them. Well, prove it. The scriptures say prove all things, right? And if you can prove it, then I will apologize. But the chances are very, 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 very slim. You may have learned it from an elder, but it wasn't an elder of a Great Millstone. Alright, so with that, this dude is a bug out. Now he's gonna be mocked. Okay, you mocked yourself. You just mocked yourself. This whole thing could have went smooth if you had just listened to the brother Amawanga giving you sound information. Alright, so with that I say shalom.